Coach Lewis. Take one.
All right. My name is Brian Lewis. I'm actually from the east side. Went to Warren D. LaSalle High School. Played football, basketball, and baseball there. I ended up going to Michigan. From there, I was fortunate enough to work for the football program for a couple of years and also met my wife there. We got a 2.5-year-old daughter, Evelyn, and another one on the way due in May. Honestly, my main goal when it comes to being a coach is give kids the experience that I had in high school. I had a really kind of a life-changing experience my senior year. Day in and day out, I try and give our kids the togetherness, the experience that I had, try and make our kids lifelong learners and appreciate the game and teamwork and attitude and work ethic. If we can do that, I think we're setting ourselves up for great habits that later on in life will make us great fathers, great husbands, great men. Motivation's a tough thing because it's different for everybody. It's just like learning. Everybody's got different methods of their motivation. The one thing I try and do to motivate our kids is really connect with our kids. Relationships, connections, those are huge in the motivation factor. If I get to know you and know who you are, then we can have real discussions about what's going on in life, and hopefully I can push you in the right direction. Without those relationships and without those connections, though, it becomes tough. So good ways to build a team or team chemistry in general. The number one thing I'm going to say is do hard things together. So if we are able to do hard things and difficult things together and compete together at a high level, it creates a sort of connection among the rest of the group. I also try and create an environment where people want to be around. People want to be around our environment. People like being around each other in our environment and see how it all kind of ties into the bigger picture. And your role is your role, and your team is the most important piece of that. So I like people coming around and building a culture of fun, but competitiveness, hardship a little bit to create a togetherness. Well, culture is everything. I truly believe that. Day to day, you are building your culture. So every single day we come in here, I look at it as an opportunity to ingrain our culture, to build our culture, to improve upon our culture. So our culture is able to handle some of the things that we just talked about. Staying accountable, making great decisions on and off the field, being able to talk to teammates when conflicts arise. That's all part of culture building, and when you have that, I think you have a really good chance of being successful. Within our culture, teammates will be able to talk to one another as far as a possible hiccup that might come up or any adversity that might strike among teammates. Hopefully within what we've already built, guys want to hold each other accountable so they're able to have real discussions with people. I don't want it to be a text message thing, and I also don't want you just to brush it aside because then it festers. I want us to be able to talk and communicate and get things out in the open so we're able to get everything out, nothing festers, and then we're able to kind of see where everybody is and where everybody lies, and then we got to work through those issues from there. So if you have a player-motivated team or a player-led team, you got a pretty good chance of being successful, and that is holding each other accountable. That's making sure we're making the proper decisions on and off the field, not just when we're playing football or our specific activity, but holding each other accountable at all times. So I think it's extremely important. We try as coaches to put our kids in the best situation to be successful, but really our kids holding each other accountable, that's the magic. That's what makes us special.